in the studio. Well, kind of. She's in Barbados. I'm in Orlando. But she didn't know we had studios all over the world, but she knows that
Yeah.
now. Hello and
Yeah.
hi to JoJo Seven. Good to meet you for the first time.
Greetings. Thank you so much. It's nice to meet you too.
Tell us about yourself. Who is JoJo Seven?
Well, JoJo Seven is an artiste. I am of Bajan heritage, Bajan and Vincentian heritage.
Me too.
Oh, really? So we have a lot in common.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yes. And so I am an actress and a dance instructor, former dancer. Well, I still dabble a little bit in dancing, walking up and things. And yeah, and I am a singer-songwriter.
You're a West Indian for sure. You were 15 jobs.
Yes, 15 jobs for real, man. Yeah, man.
Where did you get the name JoJo Seven from?
Well, being that I'm a dancer, back in the day, my friends used to call me JoJo because of the movie JoJo Dancer, Your Life is Calling. It was a Richard Pryor movie, actually. But, because of the dancing, the JoJo part stuck with me. And then as I got a little older, I wanted to give myself like a last part to the first name, to the JoJo as a stage name. And being that I'm very spiritual, something just said choose 7. 7 is a very lucky number for me. And I also am a huge Prince fan, Erykah Badu fan. And, they know the significance of 7 and they use it a lot. So I decided to use it and give that as my last name, as my stage name.
When I saw the name JoJo Seven, I said, well, this is different. What a unique name. And what was the calling for you to say, okay, I want to be on stage? Is this your first recording? Let me ask you that.
Oh, no. I have been recording for about 12 years now. 12, 13 years. I started singing, dancing, and acting at the age of 5. My mom took me to see a Broadway show called Annie. And but she was always into the arts. She would always take me to different shows and different artistic events. And she would always be in love with musicals and watching different things like that. And I just fell in love with it. And when we left that show, I told her, I said, Mom, I want to do what they're doing. And she said, well, you're going to have to get training and stuff. And I said, all right. And she enrolled me in a dance school that same day. Because we, all the dance schools was in the area. Yeah. So we just went and looked up this dance school and we walked in and they welcomed us and she enrolled me. And the next week I started.
And where was this?
In New York, in Manhattan.
New York, the Big Apple.
Yeah.
Well, give me a little explanation on the track that I'm about to play from JoJo Seven, the Woman's Anthem. What is this all about?
The Women's Anthem, it is a tune about uplifting my sisterins. It's a tune that is positive, and it also just helps all the women out there to know that, no matter what you're going through in life, you can still push on. You have to, because we have no choice. We got our families, we have our friends that we are helping to uplift. So it's an upliftment tune to help women stay positive and feel good about themselves.
Instead of fighting your sister, let's try and lift her up big time.
That's right. It works better that way.
Well, let's check it out. It's called the Woman's Anthem. This is Primetime Crop Over. We are talking with JoJo Seven here on 99.3, and Primetime Crop Over comes your way courtesy Plantation Rum, NCF, Frosty's Ice Cream, and Chefette. This is the Woman's Anthem from JoJo Seven on Capital.
Yeah.
I am mighty, I am strong, and I go on and on and on. Everything for me and my family, that is how it's got to be. Cause when all are we good, I'm happy.
You know what I like about that song from JoJo Seven, the Woman's Anthem? It says basically, I am not going to fight you down. I will hold you lock arm and lockstep, and we'll do this together for sure. I love it, love it, love it. Tell us, JoJo Seven, I'm digging that. This is basically, listen, it takes a team.
Yes, it does take a team. It takes a village, not only to raise children, but to just get through in life. It's almost impossible to do it alone.
Well, not to bring a sad side to the story, because we've seen a lot of women ending their lives because of stress. And also sometimes other women are fighting them down, you know? And
Yes.
when you see a woman with her back against the wall, please lend a hand, you know? Lend a hand.
That's right.
What is next for JoJo Seven?
What is next is we're getting some performances lined up.
Right.
And you can find out about my performances on my social media handles.
Share them with
Also,
us.
we're doing a video. Okay, it is JoJo, JoJo _7, SEVEN _ movements. And that is on Instagram. It's JoJo Seven, JoJo SEVEN, on Facebook, and the same thing on TikTok and on YouTube. You can find me on YouTube as well.
You're all over the place like your 7 jobs, right?
Yes.
Well,
Come on.
JoJo, I want to say thank you very much for talking with us live here on Primetime Crop Over. It's been really a blast getting to know you, getting to know of you, and of course your cause. And this particular track, which I see as a positive woman's anthem for us here to play on Primetime Crop Over. And good luck for Crop Over 2023.
Thank you so much.
Keep in touch. It's been Primetime Crop Over. Our special guest this afternoon, JoJo Seven. Good stuff, ladies. Gents too, listen to this particular track, and it all came your way courtesy Chefette, Frosty's Ice Cream, NCF, and Plantation Rum. And you know what? It deserves a second spin, and you heard it exclusive on Capital 99.3.